Welcome RPG enthusiasts. In today's video we're exploring the gaming realm. We delve into the captivating worlds of Baldur's Gate 3, crafted by Larian Studios, and the Dragon Age series, with a particular focus on the much-anticipated Dragon Age Dreadwolf. These two juggernauts in the RPG genre offer distinct experiences. And today, we'll unravel the intricate tapestry of NPC interactions and player choices that make Baldur's Gate 3 a standout. As we set the stage for Dragon Age Dreadwolf, let's navigate through the nuanced landscapes of character-driven narratives and choices that shape the epic tales in these beloved game franchises. Join us on this journey into the heart of role-playing excellence. Larian Studios, known for their Divinity series, has a reputation for crafting intricate RPG experiences with a focus on player choice and consequence. Baldur's Gate 3, a testament to their expertise, showcases this through its detailed NPC conversations and the myriad of choices available to players. The Divinity series, starting with Divine Divinity in 2002, has consistently pushed the boundaries of traditional role-playing games. Larian Studios' commitment to player choice and consequence is evident throughout these titles. Divinity: Original Sin, released in 2014, marked a significant milestone for the studio. It introduced a cooperative multiplayer mode and a deep, engaging narrative with impactful player decisions, setting the stage for Larian's expertise in creating dynamic and immersive RPG worlds. Divinity: Original Sin 2, released in 2017, further solidified Larian's reputation as masters of the genre. The game not only continued the tradition of meaningful player choices, but also introduced a highly interactive and systemic game world. The environmental interactions, such as combining different elements to create unique effects, showcased the studio's commitment to providing players with a sandbox-like experience where creativity was rewarded. Baldur's Gate 3, the latest addition to Larian's portfolio, inherits and evolves these design philosophies. The game, while set in the Dungeons & Dragons universe, stays true to Larian's roots with its emphasis on player agency, complex decision-making, and rich narrative. The detailed NPC conversations and the myriad of choices available to players in Baldur's Gate 3 represent the culmination of Larian Studios' experience in creating RPGs that respond dynamically to player input. In essence, Larian Studios has built upon the lessons learned from each previous game, refining their approach to storytelling, player choice, and game mechanics. The evolution from Divine Divinity to Divinity, Original Sin, and eventually to Baldur's Gate 3 demonstrates Larian's dedication to pushing the boundaries of RPG design, creating experiences that resonate with players who appreciate depth, complexity, and the freedom to shape their own destinies within the game world. BioWare, a veteran in the gaming industry, has a storied history of crafting narrative-driven RPGs that resonate with players for their rich storytelling, deep lore, and character development. The Dragon Age series, in particular, stands as a testament to BioWare's prowess in these aspects. The inception of the Dragon Age series began with Dragon Age Origins in 2009. This game set the tone for the series by immersing players in the complex and politically charged world of Thedas. BioWare's commitment to storytelling excellence was evident in the intricate lore that underpinned the game, showcasing a history that spanned centuries, complete with diverse cultures, religions, and conflicts. The narrative unfolded through the lens of player choices, offering a personalized experience that shaped the world and influenced character relationships. Dragon Age Origins also introduced players to BioWare's signature approach to character development. The companions, each with their own unique personalities, backgrounds, and quests, added layers of depth to the storytelling. These characters weren't merely sidekicks, they were integral to the narrative, and players' relationships with them evolved based on decisions made throughout the game. Dragon Age 2, released in 2011, continued BioWare's tradition of weaving complex narratives. The game took a more focused approach, centering on the character of Hawke and their journey in the city of Kirkwall. While the narrative spanned a shorter time frame compared to its predecessor, it allowed for a more intimate exploration of character relationships and the consequences of political upheaval. Dragon Age Inquisition, the third and last installment released in 2014, elevated the series even further. The game featured a semi-open world environments and a compelling narrative centered around the player character, the Inquisitor. BioWare continued to expand on the lore of Thedas, delving into the intricate details of the Fade, the history of the Chantry, and the ongoing conflict between mages and Templars. The Inquisition's role in shaping the world added a strategic layer to the gameplay, reinforcing the idea that player decisions could alter the course of history. In recent years, BioWare has faced challenges with some of its releases, leading to concerns among fans. Titles like Mass Effect, Andromeda, and Anthem received mixed reviews, with criticisms directed at aspects such as animation quality and game mechanics. These experiences prompted a re-evaluation of BioWare's development processes and a commitment to addressing player feedback. Amidst these challenges, BioWare has taken significant steps towards redemption. The release of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, a remastered collection of the iconic Mass Effect trilogy, demonstrated the studio's dedication to preserving and enhancing beloved franchises. The Legendary Edition not only addressed technical issues, but also breathed new life into the classic titles, allowing both returning and new players to experience the epic space opera in a more polished form. As BioWare shifts its focus to Dragon Age Dreadwolf, there's an air of anticipation and hope for a resurgence of the studio's legacy. Fans are eager to see how the lessons learned from recent projects, combined with the success of the Mass Effect remaster, will influence the development of the upcoming Dragon Age installment. Dragon Age Dreadwolf is seen not only as the next chapter in a beloved series, but also as a potential catalyst for BioWare's rejuvenation, signaling a new era for the studio. As BioWare embarks on the development of Dragon Age Dreadwolf, there's a valuable opportunity to draw inspiration from successful contemporaries in the RPG genre, such as Larian Studios' Baldur's Gate 3. While Baldur's Gate 3 excels notably in its combat mechanics, there are other aspects from the game that BioWare could consider incorporating into the Dragon Age series. One of the standout features of Baldur's Gate 3 lies in its intricate NPC conversations and the vast array of choices available to players. The depth of character interactions, influenced by player decisions, adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, making each playthrough unique. BioWare, renowned for its storytelling prowess, could benefit from examining how Baldur's Gate 3 successfully integrates player agency into its conversations, creating a more immersive and engaging storytelling experience. This could involve providing branching dialogue options and consequences tied to player choices, thereby enhancing the overall narrative depth. The sheer multitude of choices and outcomes in Baldur's Gate 3 contributes to its replay value. BioWare could take inspiration from the plethora of choices offered in Larian Studios' title, and strive to provide players with meaningful decisions that impact the world and character relationships in Dragon Age Dreadwolf. This approach not only enhances player agency, but also encourages multiple playthroughs, allowing players to explore different paths within the game. Additionally, the systemic and interactive nature of the game world in Baldur's Gate 3 is noteworthy. From environmental interactions to creative problem-solving, players are given a sandbox-like experience where choices extend beyond dialogue and into the gameplay itself. Integrating such a dynamic and interactive world into Dragon Age Dreadwolf could contribute to a more immersive and engaging player experience, aligning with the series' focus on intricate world-building. Expanding on the idea of drawing inspiration from Baldur's Gate 3 for nuanced NPC interactions and impactful choices, Dragon Age Dreadwolf can leverage BioWare's expertise in creating interconnected narratives and memorable characters to elevate the depth of these interactions, offering players an unparalleled immersive RPG experience. BioWare's strength lies in crafting narratives that resonate emotionally with players. The Dragon Age series, in particular, has been celebrated for its well-developed characters and intricate storylines. Dragon Age Dreadwolf has the opportunity to build on this legacy by taking inspiration from Baldur's Gate 3's NPC interactions, which are not only dynamic, but also responsive to player choices. In the Dragon Age series, characters are more than mere companions. They are integral to the story, each with their own unique backgrounds, motivations, and arcs. By infusing the lessons from Baldur's Gate 3, BioWare can create NPCs in Dreadwolf with a level of depth and responsiveness that goes beyond traditional RPG conventions. These characters could evolve and react dynamically to the player's decisions, fostering a sense of consequence and immersion. Furthermore, the plethora of choices in Baldur's Gate 3, from major plot decisions to minor interactions, adds layers to the narrative. Dragon Age Dreadwolf can benefit from this approach by providing players with a vast array of choices that significantly impact the storyline. BioWare's narrative expertise can come into play here, ensuring that each choice feels meaningful, resonates with the overall story arc, and influences the relationships between characters. The interconnected nature of narratives in BioWare's games, seen prominently in the Dragon Age series, can be extended further in Dreadwolf. Choices made early in the game could have a cascading effect, shaping the world, alliances, and character dynamics. This interconnectivity not only enhances replayability, but also reinforces the player's agency, making them feel like an active participant in shaping the game world. Larian Studios, renowned for their success with the Divinity series and Baldur's Gate 3, has carved a niche in the industry by excelling in isometric RPGs. Their focus on player choice and consequence, demonstrated in Divinity Original Sin and its sequel, showcases a commitment to creating dynamic and reactive game worlds. Larian's games often provide players with a sandbox-like experience where creativity is rewarded and choices have far-reaching consequences. On the other hand, BioWare has established itself as a master of narrative-driven RPGs, with a legacy that includes iconic titles such as Mass Effect and the Dragon Age series. BioWare's strength lies in crafting deeply immersive stories, character-driven narratives, and intricate world-building. The studio has a knack for creating memorable companions and story arcs that resonate with players on an emotional level, making them active participants in the unfolding epic. The success of Baldur's Gate 3 serves as a noteworthy example for BioWare to learn from. BioWare can draw inspiration from Larian's approach to player agency, dynamic choices, and intricate NPC interactions. By studying the positive reception of these elements in Baldur's Gate 3, BioWare has the opportunity to enhance the Dragon Age series by incorporating similar features, creating a more immersive and player-driven experience. As the Dragon Age series continues its evolution, BioWare can leverage the successes of Baldur's Gate 3 to refine its own RPG formula. The fusion of Larian's penchant for intricate systems and player-driven storytelling with BioWare's narrative legacy can result in a game that not only satisfies the desires of RPG enthusiasts, but also attracts a broader audience. This process of learning and adaptation ensures that the Dragon Age series remains at the forefront of the RPG genre, offering players a compelling blend of player agency, dynamic storytelling, and emotional resonance within the rich fantasy world of Thedas. In summary, Dragon Age, Dreadwolf, under the seasoned guidance of BioWare, stands at a crossroads of potential, with the opportunity to amalgamate the strengths of both developers in order to create a truly exceptional RPG experience. Taking inspiration from the success of Baldur's Gate 3, this next installment in the Dragon Age series can elevate itself by incorporating key elements that have resonated with players. From Larian Studios, Baldur's Gate 3 offers a masterclass in player agency and dynamic choices. Dreadwolf can draw inspiration from the intricate NPC interactions and the vast array of choices available to players. By infusing these elements, BioWare can deepen the immersive storytelling experience, allowing players to shape their own destinies within the world of Thedas. Simultaneously, BioWare's legacy of narrative-driven RPGs, seen prominently in the Dragon Age and Mass Effect series, adds another layer of richness to the game. The studio's expertise in crafting memorable characters, interconnected storylines, and emotional depth provides a strong foundation for Dreadwolf to build upon. By incorporating these narrative strengths, BioWare can ensure that the Dragon Age series continues to captivate players with its engaging and emotionally resonant tales. As we eagerly anticipate the release of Dragon Age, Dreadwolf, it's exciting to envision a game that not only learns from the successes of its predecessors, but also integrates innovative elements inspired by the achievements of other esteemed developers. This collaborative approach, fusing Larian Studios' emphasis on player agency with BioWare's narrative finesse, has the potential to set a new standard for the RPG genre. In conclusion, Dragon Age, Dreadwolf has the unique opportunity to be a transformative installment in the series, presenting a harmonious blend of player-driven narratives and captivating storytelling. As BioWare charts the course for the future of the Dragon Age universe, fans can anticipate a game that not only honors the legacy of the franchise, but also pioneers new frontiers in RPG excellence. So, with high hopes and great expectations, we eagerly await the unfolding of the next epic tale in Thedas.